All right, I'd like to call a regular meeting number 6 for the year 2021 to order and ask everyone to please rise for a moment of silent prayer. Thank you. If you follow me in pledge of allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please, Mary Jo. And start off tonight, I have 3 commendations. I have Legislator Thornton and Jim Young. Anybody you have with you, come on up, please. Now, every now and then we hear about employees who go out of their way. Sorry, Scott. Who go out of their way to make sure that they go above and beyond the call of duty and what their job is. So we happen to hear about one that you were involved in. Want to make sure that you were recognized for that. The camera there. So we have the Greene County Legislature commendation of honor of James Young. Whereas Greene County experienced heavy rain and flooding in the morning of December 25th, 2020. And whereas employees from the Highway Department facility at Athens responded to a call from emergency services to close a flooded portion of County Route 23B. And whereas placing road closed signs near the area locally known as Leeds Flats, Foreman James Young heard cries for help and saw a vehicle stranded approximately 30 feet off the roadway. And whereas without hesitation, Mr. Young drove toward the stranded vehicle, climbed out, walked through thigh-high water to rescue the driver. And now therefore be it resolved, we the members of the Greene County Legislature, in recognition and appreciation of his bravery, do hereby commend James Young, and further we congratulate him for this achievement and offer our gratitude for his ongoing commitment and dedication to the citizens of Greene County, dated the 16th day of June 2021 by the Greene County Legislature and signed by the chairman. Thank you so much.
Yes, all the days are hard nights.
Thank you. Against Matt Barrett.
I'd like to have all
You want
the
four?
legislators support.
All Catskill legislators, as well as Lauren Liberty and Emma Brown, and your family.
And if we could also have Mrs. Marino, she is the high school advisor to the FCCLA.
Come on over.
Come on over right here. So the Greene County Legislature would like to commend Lauren Liberty and Emma Brown. Whereas Lauren Liberty and Emma Brown, both Catskill High School students, are active members of FCCLA, Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, a student-led organization whose mission is to promote personal growth and leadership development and provide opportunities for young adults to learn life skills and improve their communities. And whereas over the past 4 years, Lauren and Emma have gained many skills such as public speaking, time management, communication, and leadership by competing in numerous events, attending state and national conferences, and planning and participating in many community service projects and activities. And whereas this school year, they daringly resolved to take on the challenge of becoming a part of the New York State FCCLA 2021-2022 Executive Council, not an easy task. as a position on this important council must be earned, but Lauren and Emma accomplished their goal by completing several speeches in front of a board of FCCLA advisors, as well as completing a knowledge assessment and attending a virtual interview. And whereas, due to their leadership skills, they were chosen by the board for the following distinguished positions. Lauren Liberty is the New York State FCCLA president, and Emma Brown is the first vice president and peer educator. In addition, Lauren Liberty will be on the nominating committee at Nationals and will interview and cast New York State's vote for the 10 FCCLA national officers. Their roles are to lead the members of New York State FCCLA at state and national meetings and events, and to provide members with the ultimate in leadership opportunities and experiences, so they may benefit themselves, their families, and communities. And whereas these two local students are well known to this legislature, as they spoke before our board previously regarding the dangers of teen vaping, which I thought they were going to do tonight. Also, they serve as role models for FCCLA members and are therefore held to the highest of standards. And whereas the FCCLA hosts an annual national conference bringing together FCCLA members, advisors, and supporters from across the nation to learn, compete, and network. This year's conference is in Nashville, Tennessee, June 27th to July 2nd, 2021. These conferences offer enriching experiences and provide an opportunity to hear motivational speakers, attend rewarding workshops, connect with youth leaders, and develop skills for life. Lauren and Emma plan to bring knowledge from this conference back to the FCCLA at Catskill High School and to our community. Now, therefore, we, the members of the Greene County Legislature, on behalf of all the residents of Greene County, do hereby publicly recognize and proudly commend Lauren Liberty and Emma Brown with the highest respect, admiration, and congratulations they so well deserve, dated June 16, 2021. Greene County Legislature, signed by our Honorable Chairman, Patrick S. Linger. Congratulations. And on to the dangers of teen vaping.
Yep. An award-winning speech.
Or an award-winning speech, right? Right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. All right, we'd like to call up Janae Brantley, as well as her mom and dad, to come forward. Janae is another one of our Catskill High School students. I feel tiny. Like this.
Matt.
Where's Charlie when I need him?
Matt, stand up there.
Do I stand there? The Greene County Legislature commendation presented to Janae Brantley. Whereas Janae Brantley is a sophomore who attends Catskill High School and excels on their girls basketball team. And whereas during this year's basketball season, Janae became the new all-time leader in points scored for the Catskill girls basketball. And whereas at a game against Hudson, when Janae hit a baseline jumper with 6:16 to go in the first half of that game, she passed the previous record of 1,064 points to become a career leader in points scored for the Cats program. And whereas at the end of this year's season, Janae now has 1,099 career points with 2 more years to play. And she is the all-time leading scorer in Catskill High School history at the end of her sophomore year. And whereas breaking the CHS girls basketball all-time career leading record is not an easy task. It takes years of hard work, determination, and experience to achieve the level at which Janae is now playing. And whereas Janae started on varsity as a 7th grader, in the 8th grade, she was the first team Patroon Conference. By 9th grade, she was the Patroon Conference MVP, and by 10th grade, she led the county in scoring. And whereas Janae was able to reach 1,000 career points during her 2nd game of her sophomore year, and she is the youngest player to reach that mark in Catskill school history. And whereas, along with practices and games, Janae has a very good academic student, which is required to participate in sports. And whereas she was a 3-time Catskill High School MVP, and she presently has D1 full scholarship offers. Now, therefore, we, the members of the Greene County Legislature, on behalf of all the residents of Greene County, do hereby publicly recognize and proudly commend Janae Brinkley for reaching this level of excellence and for accomplishing this significant achievement. This honor is well earned and is accompanied by our best wishes for continued success in all her future endeavors. June 16, 2021. Greene County Legislature, signed by our chairman, Patrick Esslinger. Congratulations.
I was trying to stand up straight. Yeah, you go back here. Is Mr. Lawrence? Yeah.
A lot of impressive stuff tonight.
All
right, if there are no objections or corrections to the minutes of the previous meeting, I'll declare them approved. And can I get a motion and a second to dispense with committee reports?
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. No meeting correspondence here for the month. Move it to our resolutions, please, Mary Jo.
Resolution 144-21, authorization to pay claims. Moved by legislator Gardner, second by legislator Martinez.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Resolution 145-21, authorization to pay claims highway. Moved by legislator Gardner, second by legislator Martinez.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Resolution 146-21, setting public hearing on local law introductory number 2 of 2021, establishing a countywide animal abuse registry. Moved by legislator Lennon, second by legislator Martinez, and legislator Handle.
I'd like to second that also. Me too.
Same here.
So, Davis, Dorrington. And later. Hey, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried. Here, Mr. Lawrence over there.
Resolution 147-21, resolution accepting Federal American Rescue Plan Act funding and authorizing related revenue and expenditure accounts. Moved by legislator Hobart and second by legislator Overblock.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Opposed. Buelich? That's carried.
Resolution 148-21 as amended. Resolution opposing New York State Senate Bill S.4264-A and New York State Assembly Bill A.6967, Climate and Community Investment Act. Moved by legislator Davis, second by legislator Hobart.
I would like to offer an amendment to this first. As mentioned the other night, Greg thought that the amendment or the bills had not made it through committees. But I wanted to make sure we had it on there in case it had. I did check this. They have not made it through committees. It is still in the legislature. So the correct path for us to follow would be to send this to the legislature, not to the governor at this point. So I would like to make the motion to rescind the amendment that I proposed the other night. I just need a second for that.
I'll second it.
Village second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That's carried. Now I need the, now we'll vote on it as it was originally written without the amendment in place. Which, we get another motion and second on it? Yes.
I'll make a motion.
Greg Davis is making the motion. Handle with a second. I heard some other seconds on this. Second. Marquez, Village, Dorrington, Wilmer, Overblock, Rivera, Linger, Hobart, Gardner,
Wow.
Keller, and Lennon.
149-21, resolution urging the New York State Governor to not sign New York State Senate Bill S7196, Assembly Bill A6762 into law. Moved by legislator Martinez, second by legislator Overbaugh, legislator Davis, legislator Keller.
Second.
I like the second.
Second also.
For everybody. We have the board. Seconded by the board. Hey, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That's carried.
Resolution 150-21, authorizing application to New York State Division of Criminal Justice Services for alternatives to incarceration funding. Moved by legislator Handle, second by legislator Hobart.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? It's carried.
Resolution 151-21, authorizing expansion of services, Evergreen Mountain Contracting, Inc., Emergency Slope Stabilization Project on County Route 6, Town of Lexington. Moved by legislator Hobart, moved by legislator Bueller, second by legislator Hobart.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? It's carried.
Resolution 152-21, authorizing county highway superintendent to bid for number 2 diesel fuel and gasoline. Moved by legislator Martinez, second by legislator Handle.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Resolution 153-21, awarding quick quotes for pavement contracts and New York State contracts. Moved by legislator Lennon, second by legislator Handle.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? It's carried.
Resolution 154-21, authorizing agreement, Greene County Mental Health with 24th Street Psychiatry Precinct. Moved by legislator Rivera, second by legislator Davis.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That's carried.
Resolution 155-21, authorizing agreement, Greene County Family Planning and New York State Department of Health Family Planning Program contract, number C351998. Moved by legislator Davis, second by legislator Handle, and Chairman Linder.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That's carried.
Resolution 156-21, awarding bid for transportation of children with disabilities. Moved by legislator Rivera, second by legislator Hobart.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Opposed.
And Julich? Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 157-21, amending resolution number 54-21, appointing member to the Greene County Fire Advisory Board, 2021. Moved by legislator Martinez, second by legislator Hobart.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Resolution 158-21, budget amendment, Greene County Highway Consolidated Local Street and Highway Improvement Program. Moved by Chairman Linder, second by legislator Hobart.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Resolution 159-21, budget amendment, Wayne C. Speenburgh, Greene County Legislative Grant Program. Moved by legislator Martinez, second by legislator Overbaugh.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried. Resolutions for tonight. Any other business to bring before the board? Not, I believe legislator Rivera has a memorial he would like to close with.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn this meeting in memory of Lynn Gardner Zubris. Lynn passed away suddenly on Memorial Day, May 31st, 2021, at the age of 74. She was born on August 9th, 1946, the daughter of the late Henry and Charlotte Gardner. She was predeceased by a stepdaughter, Lisa Zubris. Lynn is survived by her husband, John, a stepson, Blaine of Albany, a stepdaughter, Joanne of Albany, and two cousins, Karen Mansfield of Catskill and Candy Meld of Minnesota. Lynn was a comptroller for Atlantic Cement Company for 19 years and then became a supervisor for Greene County Department of Motor Vehicles, serving as deputy county clerk during the tenure of Clerk Mary Ann Portage. Lynn's service to Greene County and the Republican Party grew exponentially as deputy clerk. Lynn was a true patriot, organizing fundraisers for Republican candidates for Congress all the way to village trustees. She served as Catskill Republican Club secretary for many years and currently served as secretary for the Catskill Republican Committee. Lynn and Mary Ann were always seen together organizing, checking people in at events, and quietly watching in the background to help further the message of the Republican Party. Lynn currently served on the Town of Catskill Zoning Board for many years, served on the Greene County Women's League helping cancer patients, and volunteered at Matthew 25 Food Pantry. She was active at her church, St. Luke's, serving as treasurer, and she always reminded me when they were having a dinner or pancake supper to make sure that I had a place to eat. Lynn was a true public servant, someone I could trust, someone committed to the success of the Republican Party, someone committed to the values and principles that many of us believe in, and continued as secretary of the Town of Catskill Republican Committee and on the social media team up until her death. Lynn was a dedicated public servant, a loyal advisor, and a true friend. I'm going to miss her presence at events and in the community. I know that Lynn will always be watching over all of us in heaven. Her passing is a loss to the Republican Party and to Catskill and the Greene County communities. I know I speak on behalf of all of us here that our prayers and condolences are with her husband, John, her family and friends, and her best friend, Mary Ann. Well done, good and faithful servant of the Lord. May God grant you peace.
Thank you. We'll put a second on the board here. Thank you. You're adjourned. A small change.